Good morning. So today we'll talk about principles of programming language, first unit. So in unit one, we are going to cover preliminaries and syntax and semantics. So the concepts are reasons for studying concept of programming language, programming domains, language evaluation criteria, influences on language design, language categories, language design trade-off, implementation methods and programming environments. And some more concepts are introduction to syntax and semantics. So the general problem of describing syntax, formal method of describing syntax, and attribute grammars, describing the meaning of programs, that is dynamic semantics. So first we will discuss about reasons for studying concept of programming language. That first one, increased ability to express ideas. So here people can easily express their ideas clearly in any language only when they have clear understanding of the natural language. So similarly, if programmers want to simulate the futures of languages in any other language, they should have some ideas regarding the concept in other languages as well. So if we are not having any idea, we cannot express our ideas clearly. Okay. And second one, improved background for choosing appropriate languages. So many programmers, when given a choice of language for a new project, continue to use the language with which they are most familiar, even if it is poorly suited to the project. If these programmers were familiar with a wider range of languages, they would be better able to choose the language that includes the features that best address the characteristics of the problem at hand. Third one, increased ability to learn new languages. So in software development, continuous learning is essential. So the process of learning a new programming language can be lengthy and difficult, especially for someone who is comfortable with only two or more languages. So once a thorough understanding of the fundamental concepts of languages is acquired, so it becomes far easier to see how these concepts are incorporated into the design of language being learned. Next one, better understanding of significance of implementation. So an understanding of implementation issues leads to an understanding of why languages are designed the way they are. So this knowledge is leads to the ability to use a language more intelligently as it was designed to use. So we can become better programmers by understanding the choice among programming languages, constructs and consequences of those choices, and better use of language that are already known. So by studying the concepts of programming languages, programmers can learn about previously unknown and unused parts of languages they already use and begin to use those features. And overall advancement of computing. So there is a global view of computing that can justify the study of programming language concept. If you take an example, many people believe that it would be better if Alog 60 had displayed Fortran in the early 1960s because it was more elegant and had much better control system than Fortran. So that's why Algol 60 had displaced Fortran in the early 1960s. So that it did not due partly to the programmers and software development managers of that time. So many of whom did not clearly understand the concept of design of Algol 60. If those who choose a language better than informed, perhaps better languages would eventually squeeze out proper ones. And programming domains, there are different programming domains we have. One is scientific application, business application, artificial intelligence, system programming, web software, special purpose languages. So these are all different programming domains. So in scientific applications, large number of floating point computations. So the most common data structures are arrays and matrices. So the most common control structures are counting, loops and selections. So the first language for scientific applications was Fortran, Algol 60, and most of its descendants. So examples of best suited languages are Mathematica and Maple. And business applications. So in business, languages are categorized by facilities for producing reports, precise ways of describing and storing decimal numbers and character data, and ability to specify decimal arithmetic operations. So you can use decimal numbers and characters in business applications. So COBOL is the first successful high-level language for those applications. So artificial intelligence. So we use symbols rather than numbers are typically manipulated. So symbolic computations is more conveniently done with a liked list of data rather than arrays. So this kind of programming sometimes requires more flexibility than other programming domains. So first artificial intelligence language was Lisp, and it is still most widely used. So alternate languages to Lisp are Prolog, Clocksin, Melish. So these are the different programming languages, alternate programming languages for Lisp in artificial intelligence. And system programming. So the operating system and all of the programming support tools of a computer system are collectively known as system software. So need for efficiency because of continuous use. So low level features for interface to external devices. So example is C programming. So why C means C is extensively used for system programming. So you see Unix operating system is written almost entirely in C. So web software, so where we can use markup language such as XHTML, and scripting language, a list of commands is placed in a file or in XHTML document for execution. And we have Perl, JavaScript, PHP. So these are all web software belonging programming languages and scripting languages. And special purpose languages are RPG, APT. So that is for business reports we use RPG, and programmable machine tools we use APT, and for simulation we use GPSs. Language evaluation criteria. So the following factors influence language evaluation criteria. So one is readability, writability, reliability, cost, writability, orthogonality. So these are the different factors which is influencing language evaluation criteria. So readability. So one of the most important criteria for judging a programming language is the ease with which programs can be read and understood. So language constructs were designed more from the point of view of computer than the computer users. So from 1970s, so they have developed a software lifecycle concept, and coding was regulated to the much smaller role, and maintenance was recognized as a major part of the cycle. So particularly in terms of cost, because ease of maintenance is determined in a large part by readability of programs. Readability become an important measure of the quality of programs. And writability. So most readability factors, whatever we have seen, so those readability factors are also applied to the writability. So it is simplicity and orthogonality, and control systems, so data types and structures, so which we support for abstraction like data abstraction, process abstractions. And expressively, it is easy to express program ideas in a language. Expressivity, it is easy to express program ideas in a language. So in C, the notation C++ is more convenient and shorter than C equal to C++. Reliability. So a program is said to be reliable if performs to its specification under all conditions. So type checking, exception handling, aliasing. So in type checking, it is simple testing for type errors in a given program. So either by the compiler or during the program execution, because runtime type checking is expensive, so compile time type checking is more desirable. So famous failure of space shuttle experiment due to int to float mix up in parameter passing. And in exception handling, ability to interrupt runtime errors. And in aliasing, ability to use different names to reference the same memory, a dangerous feature it is the aliasing. So readability and writability both influence reliability. And cost, training programmers to use language and writing programs in a particular programming problem domain, compiling programs, executing programs, language implementation system, reliability, maintaining programs, and others like probability, generality, and well-definedness. So all comes under cost. And overall simplicity, so a manageable set of features and constructs, minimal feature multiplicity, minimal operator overloading, and orthogonality. So a relatively small set of primitive constructs that can be combined in a relatively small number of ways. So consistent set of rules for combining constructs like simplicity. So every possible combination is a legal. If you take an example, pointer should be able to point to any type of variable or a data structure. Can make the language easy to learn and read. So meaning is context independent, and lack of orthogonality leads to exceptions to rules. And data types. So adequate predefined data types we'll use.